What's up, everybody? Chewy89 coming at you today, and this time we're gonna do a One Piece discussion. And guys, I can't sleep. Like this One Piece chapter 1037 just has me all over the place right now, man. This video is gonna be talking about what the Gorosei are talking about at the end of chapter 1037. If you guys could do me a favor, give me a like down below, dislike, comment, give me your thoughts on this whole. I mean, I already did a chapter review. If you guys haven't seen it, I mean, I'll drop it in the description down below. I did a review, but we're gonna talk about what devil fruit the Gorosei are talking about. Now, when I did my review, oh, subscribe to the channel too. Sorry, I forgot all about that. I can't sleep. This kept me up all night last night. Okay, I've been watching everybody's videos and all sort of kind of stuff, and it, it, because the thing is like when I did my review, I thought they were referencing Zunisha. Okay, I thought they were referencing Zunisha. As I keep rereading it, because here's the thing. As I keep rereading this chapter, right, and I keep looking at that last panel, okay, I just keep looking at that last panel. I'm gonna look at it again right now, right at this moment. Um, they're talking about a shadow, and I think what they're looking in front of themselves, okay, and Zunisha is literally behind the ships. So when you look at the first panel, the ships are going towards Wano, right? Or right in front of Wano, and they see a shadow. They see something. Zunisha is behind the ships, right? So as I look at this again, I don't think the Gorosei are referencing Zunisha as the devil fruits, to change the devil fruit's name, right? That's not what they're talking. As I keep thinking about this, they're not talking about Zunisha. Okay, and I gotta make that correction from the review. I thought they were talking about Zunisha because my head canon went. My head canon went. Zunisha is like some ancient Zoan, and back during the void. Basically, my whole thing was back in the Void Century. Whatever this person did, he did something really, really awful and terrible. And what happened is they forced him to eat this ancient fruit and did something to him to carry the mates on their back until he gets to the destination that he's supposed to get to, and it's supposed to take 1,000 years or whatever. That's what I kept thinking. Now, no. They are different. They are definitely, I am like 95% sure they're talking about the Gum Gum. Now, there are chapters. Somebody did reference, I think, chapter 389, 385, whatever it was. And I did reread that chapter where they're talking about the devil fruit and you don't know its name until you eat it and all that. That's true. And I believe in the beginning, Shanks did call that fruit the Gum Gum fruit, right? Now what could be a possibility here is that since the elders did change the name of the fruit, they probably told Shanks this is the Gum Gum fruit we needed, right? Now, if you haven't paid attention to the story of One Piece between the elders and the world government, okay, the Marines and the elders. Yes, they're all on the same team, but they're two different branches, right? Sometimes the Gorosei do things without the Marines knowing, and the Marines vice versa. Okay? They've been butting heads a little bit. Okay, now this doesn't surprise me that the five elders would go under the world government's nose and like, because who's who had the fruit? Okay, who's who had the fruit? He was on his way to wherever he was going. He was working for the CPs, whatever at the time. Not shocking to me that the elders were like, well, we don't like where the fruit's going. We want it. So from there, they for some reason hired Shanks. Shanks went, took the fruit. Who's who goes to jail. Luffy ends up eating it. And I'm pretty sure the elders told him, hey, it's the Gum Gum fruit. I'm pretty sure Shanks is not the most knowledgeable about devil fruits or whatever. Maybe he is, I don't know. But they erased the original devil fruit's name for a huge reason. Now, I don't think Luffy is a rubber guy. He might look like he's rubber, But when he goes into gear fourth, he looks like a balloon. Like he's literally inflating himself, like to increase his size and like stature. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like he's a balloon. You know what I mean? Like he's a balloon. So I don't think he's rubber. I just can't seem to pick. I just think he's more like a balloon, if anything. Like he's inflating himself. Now let's go into, I don't know, I'm not going to get into what the fruit's name is. I have no idea. I think it has something to do with a balloon or inflation or inflating himself. We're going to get into this in a second, okay? Once we get into the new world, we go to Punk Hazard and we find out that the government's trying to make giant, or they're experimenting with giantification. Okay, we know that they've been trying to do this and they've been failing. What if the main reason they're failing is that they did not get the gum fruit? Think about it. Luffy is easily like just making himself larger and bigger with no problem. Right? Who's to say that the key to this was the gum fruit? All the person would have to do is just basically inflate themselves and turn themselves into this large, huge person. Now, the thing about Luffy is he has a hard time maintaining it, right? Like we see it like, well, in this instance, gear fourth, he uses hockey imbued with him inflating himself. So there's two things happening at the same time there. So, and when Luffy first was using gear second or gear first or whatever it was, the one where he just blows his arms up and he just has a huge arm or huge giant hand or whatever. He turns back into a kid, right? But after time, after he kept mastering it, that stopped happening, right? So maybe there's levels to it, and maybe at some point you get used to it, and it just stops happening, and you turn into this giant being or whatever. What if at some point Zunisha did whatever Zunisha did, and the previous owner of the gum fruit just inflated with the awakening of the fruit, inflated Zunisha's legs, just basically inflated Zunisha like really like into this huge being where he has to carry the minks and take them to wherever they got to go, right? What if that's the case? What if the gum fruit is the key to the giantification of people and making them giants? And why is the world government interested in this? Well, I think, my personal opinion, I think they're trying to recreate an OARS. OARS' nickname is the Continent Puller. Okay, he is the largest giant to date, in my opinion. I mean, not in my opinion, from what I understand from the story, and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I have to do my research again. But I think he's the largest giant so far. And they named him the Continent Puller for a reason. He did something. I guarantee you he's the one that separated the world and like pulled all these continents and did everything. And basically, the world that we have now, I'm pretty sure is due to OARS and what he can do, right? I think the government, either they're trying to successfully create, no, I'm like 90% sure they're trying to recreate under their control a giant similar to OARS. And the key to the giantification is with the gum fruit. And I think whatever the awakening is for Luffy is going to have something to do with that. Now, whatever that shadow is inside the cloud in the first panel, like when they're starting to talk to him, because right now he's fighting Kaido. What if Luffy just awakened out of nowhere and all of a sudden see this giant Luffy or something or whatever, or a giant kite? I don't know. There's something going on here, and I'm 100% sure the Gorosei are talking about the gum fruit, and we're about to see Luffy's awakening. And I think this fruit has something to do with giants and giantification. And the reason why they're afraid of this is because, well, there's something with giants that they're afraid of, and they want full control of it. That's all I can come up with at this point. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the elders' plan is for this, but it seems like to me they want like something similar to OARS in their control. That's where I'm at with this, guys. I can't sleep. Like this is, and I wonder what the fruit's name is, and I guarantee it has something to do with like a balloon or inflating or something. Like, because he's able to just inflate himself and turn himself into this giant thing. Like, I don't know. That's where my head's at, guys. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below. This is a little bit of discussion here. I have to get this out of my head. If I don't, it's gonna drive me nuts. Maybe, I mean, I'm not the best at video editing either, so I'm not gonna like put in any cool edits or anything like that. But these are just basically my blank. These are just my thoughts, and I had to get them out there. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful, blessed day out there. Definitely subscribe to the channel, man. Like the video. Give me your thoughts down below about the girl saying what fruit they're talking about. Do you think that maybe the goal of this fruit to begin with was to create another giant under their control, similar to OARS, to do something? Who knows what it is? Do you think that this fruit is the key to giantification and why the world government keeps failing? And what do you think of my thoughts about Zunisha? I think the previous Gum Fruit owner, with his awakening, made Zunisha this huge, and he's carrying the Meeks. That's where my thoughts go. Have a wonderful, blessed day, guys. Take care. Keep reading One Piece. I can't wait for chapter 1038, man. I hate that we're on a break right now, but what a chapter to put us on a break. Take care, guys.